Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have the third piece in the Populated trilogy of mods. This one is called Populated Forts, Towers and Places. The other two mods in the series focused on lands, roads and paths, and cities, towns and villages. So if you missed our spotlights on those, then you can find links for them down below. Just like the other mods in the series, this latest one tries to increase the amount of energy in the world of Skyrim with the addition of new generic NPCs. However, unlike the other mods, which mainly focused on non-aggressive NPCs, this one adds more bandits, forsworn, warlocks, necromancers, and a bunch of other mythical enemies. So on top of increasing liveliness, it also makes the game more challenging. In total, the mod adds 254 vanilla enemies to over 30 forts, towers, ruins, and places. The author chose the amount of NPCs carefully, and they depend on a variety of things, including the location's size and setting. Generally there's anywhere from 3 to 10 new enemies in each fort, but there's a couple with just 1 or 2 new enemies. The highest amount of enemies was added to Fort Kastov, and in total there's 35 new skeletons and 8 new necromancers roaming the fort. It sounds like too much, but Kastov is one of the bigger forts in the game and it's also quite empty, so the change is a nice fit. If you're interested in a full list of the specific locations and enemies added, then you can find it on the mod page, but we think the specific changes will be best explored for yourselves in game. The NPCs will behave like normal vanilla enemies. Some will stay outside and guard the exteriors, while others will remain inside and will only come out if a threat is detected. So with all the new enemies, you might want to take a more stealthy approach to pick off a few before sounding any alarms. Obviously the extra NPCs also make it harder to conquer a fort or tower, and it'll be even harder if you use a combat mod alongside it, like daily combat or enhanced enemy AI. Just like the author's other mods, the NPCs all come with unique appearances, so you won't bump into any duplicates. The mod also applies races to the NPCs in the same proportion as the other mods, with Nords being the most popular, followed by Imperials, Bretons and Dunmer. On top of the extra NPCs that are stationed at the extra locations, there's also several new enemy squads that travel to and from different forts and locations. They also roam in nearby areas, hoping to bump into any unknowing traveller that they can ambush. The groups include bandits and warlocks of various sizes, with each group coming with a bandit or warlock leader. If you kill the leader, then the rest of the group will be stationed at a nearby fort. The squads are quite unique, and if you're using it on top of populated lands, roads and paths, then you'll have to be extremely careful when wandering around at night. And that's everything you need to know about the mod. In terms of compatibility, the mod doesn't use any scripts and you shouldn't have any issues. But keep in mind that the mod uses the vanilla leveling system to ensure that enemies are always challenging, so any mods that change that will have an effect, but it'll still work fine. The author also recommends you use it alongside his other mods, which we'll include links for down below. But do keep in mind that having that many extra NPCs might cause performance issues if you're running on an older machine. Absolutely everything you need is down below, and be sure to leave endorsements on any mod you enjoy, and thanks for watching.